Yo, yo! Good morning, champions. It's Marquise Money Mike Williams, founding member and executive senior director here at JMG Net Worth. Just wanted to shoot a quick video as I head into church because a lot of times people talk about they want to be successful. You know, it's the beginning of the year. You know, a lot of people are reflecting on how last year went. Good morning. They're reflecting on how last year went and how they want things to change. But the issue is a lot of people like the idea of being successful. They like the idea of losing weight. They like the idea of being in successful relationships. They like the idea of being wealthy, but they're not always willing to do the work. Excuse me, how you doing? They're not always willing to do the work. And the problem is people don't realize that there's actually a cycle of change. Success isn't just something that you turn on and you turn off. You know, there's a cycle that goes through it. You know, so if you truly want to change your destination, you know, let me help you understand the cycle of change that goes within that. So if you want to change your destination, you have to first change your results, okay? I had a mentor that once told me the only thing that matters is results. And at the end of the day, it is. That's the only thing that matters is the results. Everything else, participation is great, but you don't get a trophy for participation. You got to get the results. You got to make it happen. But in order to change the results that you get in your life, you have to understand that it's not an on and off switch. In order to change your results in your life, you have to change your character, right? You have to change your character. Your character is who you are when nobody's looking. Your character is who you are when the doors close, behind closed doors. It's not the facade. It's not the presentation that you give everybody else. It's who you truly are at the root of who you are. And in order to change your character, you have to change your habits. You know, the cycle of change consists of you actually making adjustments to the root and your core morals and how you view and look at life. Because these are the things that are going to allow the change to be permanent and not be a facade, not be temporary, not be something that is happening for a small period of time, okay? So in order to change your character, in order to change your habits, you have to change your decisions, okay? You have to change your actions. You have to change your actions. Got a little mixed up for me. You got to change your actions. In order to change your habits, you got to change your actions. Okay? In order to change your actions, you got to change your decisions. The decisions you make will drastically affect the rest of your life. I'm going to say that again. The decisions you make will drastically affect the rest of your life. Not your mama's life, not your daddy's life, not your girlfriend's life, not the kid's life, your life. And the sooner that you realize that, then the sooner you'll be able to put yourself in a better position in life. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing?
Good morning. Good, and you?
All right. So you have to change the decisions that you make. And in order to change the decisions that you make, you got to change how you feel. Because we're emotional beings. Most of us, for the most part, you know, there's some people who just drive themselves off of pure business. But for the most part, we make decisions based on how we feel. And in order to change how you feel, you have to change the way that you think. You got to change the way that you think. And in order to change the way that you think, you have to change what you're exposed to. A lot of times people think they can do the same things, listen to the same music, go to the same places, hang out with the same unsuccessful people, and they're going to continue to be successful. That's not the truth. So the full cycle of change starts with changing what you're exposed to. If you're exposed to a lot of broke-minded people, then guess what? At some point, you're going to start thinking like that broke-minded person that you're always around. And when you start thinking like that broke-minded person, you're going to start feeling like you're broke. You're going to start feeling like you can't do more to be more successful. And when you start feeling that way, guess what? It's going to affect the decisions that you make. And when it affects the decisions that you make, it's going to affect your actions. And when it affects your actions, it's going to affect your habits. And when it affects your habits, it's going to affect your character. You see how that cycle works, you guys? How it breaks down? And when it affects your character, it's going to affect the results that you get in your life. And when it starts to affect the results that you get in your life, it's going to affect your destination. So if you truly want change in your life, if you truly want to change your destination, no matter who you are, no matter what you have going on in your life, no matter what you want to be successful in, you have to change what you're exposed to. Jim Rohn once said, you could be successful in your job, your business, whatever you have going on in life, and you might make a pretty good living. You might even make some money as well when you work hard on those things. But when you work hard on yourself to become a better you, That's when you'll begin to make a fortune. That's when you truly find wealth in all areas of your life. And what he's saying is change what you're exposed to. Listen to more audio books. Read more books. Get yourself a mentor, somebody who's where you want to be, and expose yourself to those people. And I'm telling you, you're going to start to notice a change. Do these things, and this year will be one of the best years of your life. Always remember, you're the best investment that you got. You're born to win. So play to win right now, because you are already a champion. For more value, connect with me here on Facebook, MarquisWilliams.com. I'll see you on the next video. I'm about to get here in church. Peace.